You cannot start and grow your business if you don't have a business. So how'd you get your idea? How are you going to work on bringing an idea to life if you don't have an idea that you want to bring to life? I'll tell you how I landed on my idea, and I'll show you how you can land on yours using a movie you may be familiar with. So story starts off like this. I was thinking to myself, how do these overall successful people land on which business idea to pursue? I'm a big fan of movies, so later that day, I was re-watching my favorite movie, Wolf of Wall Street, for the millionth time. And what I was paying attention to this time was how Jordan landed on Stratton and why he wanted to pursue that. Essentially, when he started his own firm, he used his experience from the big firm to sell the product that he discovered in the little firm. Essentially, what he did was he took work experience in sales and he mixed it up with more experience with selling penny stocks. And he mixed those up together and he found out a way to scale it, which is what we can do here. So how do you find something that you could sell? For me, it was a service that doesn't require too much capital. For you, it could be a product or it could be you teaching something. It's honestly something that you know that you'd be able to scale. Now you're going to be able to tailor this to yourself, as it is fairly broad, but it's hitting the specific points that you need in order to get the idea. Now, after we got the idea of what we're going to sell, we need to figure out how we're going to sell this, how we're going to market it, how we're going to get it to people, because that's the next important part. Now, there's so many ways to market. You can either do it through social media, or you could be a little bit more old-fashioned with it. We won't go too in-depth on this, but just ask yourself, how can I get this in front of 1,000,000 eyes or 1,000 eyes or whatever your goal is? But before moving to that, you need to ask yourself, what problem am I solving? Because that's the foundation of everything. That's how your business is going to be able to prosper. It's whether or not you're genuinely solving a problem or providing some sort of value, which is what we want to do. So after you've got the product, service in place, and you know how you want to market this, how you want to get this in front of people, and how you're going to be able to sell it to people, the next thing you want to think about is scaling, because obviously we want to be the biggest, we want to be the best. Essentially, what I mean by scaling this is how can you get more people into your business to start working on places where you initially had your time invested, so you can take your time out of there and allocate it towards something else in the business where you would be able to grow it even further in terms of getting it in front of more eyes. So that's essentially how you go from nothing to idea to sort of your foundation for everything that's going to come after. So quick recap. What is your know-how? How can you sell this? How can you market it? And how can you scale it? In other words, what is a skill, product, or service that you can sell, that you can market, that you'd be able to solve a problem or provide value through? Now, once you've asked yourself these questions and you've answered them truthfully, you're going to end up landing on your idea, which is what I really hope this video helped you out with. And my name's Isa. Have a good one.